Picture this. A beloved psychedelic rock band's world is turned upside down when its charismatic frontman publicly accuses a longtime member of fabricating the real reason behind their sudden split. It's the kind of rock and roll drama that has fans buzzing and questioning loyalties. But let's dive deeper into what really happened. If you're new to the music scene, psychedelic rock often blends mind-bending sounds with surreal themes, drawing from artists like the Beatles or Pink Floyd, and the Flaming Lips have been masters of that since the 1980s, creating unforgettable hits that transport listeners to otherworldly places. Last week, songwriter and multi-instrumentalist Drozd, a core part of the Flaming Lips for decades, shocked fans by announcing his departure from the group. In a post on Threads, which he later removed, he responded to a fan inquiry about his status, stating, "They're done with me, but we're not talking about it. So yes, I'm moving on. Just keep it to yourself for now. Okay?" It was a cryptic exit that left many wondering about the backstage tensions. For beginners curious about the band's dynamic, think of them as a creative collective where members like Drozd contribute layers of vocals, instruments, and experimental flair to songs that feel like sonic adventures. But here's where it gets controversial. The band's frontman, Coyne, fired back with a heated Instagram post on Tuesday. He didn't mince words, confirming Drozd's departure but slamming his explanation as completely untrue. "I can say that is absolutely not true," Coyne wrote. "The reason he left is sad and infuriating. It is his responsibility to tell everyone what happened. What he told everyone was a lie. I was trying to give him, Stephen, his own space and time to let everyone know what really happened. I will post more in just a few days." This bold rebuttal paints a picture of frustration and hints at a deeper, untold story. Perhaps personal disagreements or creative clashes that Coyne feels Drozd is dodging. Is Coyne protecting the band's image, or is there a hidden resentment? Fans are divided, with some seeing it as a necessary call-out for honesty, while others question if Coyne's public stance is fair or even self-serving. And this is the part most people miss. In the world of music collaborations, exits aren't always clean-cut. They often involve emotional undercurrents like family priorities versus artistic demands. Adding fuel to the fire, the band's drummer, Matthew Duckworth-Kirksey, jumped in over the weekend with a defense on the Flaming Lips official Instagram page. He reflected on the comings and goings of band members over the years, noting, "A lot of great friends and better people have come and gone along the way. I still love them and miss them, and some of them are my family." Then, he directly challenged the notion that Drozd was the sole genius behind the music. This idea that Stephen was the musical genius, and Wayne is just some weirdo artist. It's just not true. This isn't just a band squabble. It's a subtle counterpoint that highlights the collaborative nature of the group, where Coyne's visionary artistry and Drozd's instrumental prowess have been inseparable for decades. For those unfamiliar, imagine a band where the frontman's eccentric ideas, like releasing albums in plastic bubbles, blend with the multi-talented members' contributions to create magic. Yet, when cracks appear, it raises eyebrows about who really drives the ship. Drozd, however, didn't back down. In a follow-up Threads post, he provided more context, clarifying that his decision stemmed from personal choices. "At the end of 2024, I started to think it would be best for me and my family if I didn't tour anymore. So, I didn't tour in 2025, and it felt right. Then, it just kinda went from there. Wayne and I have parted ways after 33 to 34 years. He added a positive spin, mentioning he's excited about new music and plans for an album in the spring or summer, while expressing gratitude to fans and well wishes for the band. This explanation adds a layer of humanity, family over fame, sparking debates on whether professional commitments should ever trump personal life. Is Drozd's version the full truth, or is there more Coyne isn't revealing? It's a classic rock tale of differing narratives, where one person's sad and infuriating reason might be another's necessary boundary for well-being. The Flaming Lips, an iconic American psychedelic rock outfit, have captivated audiences with anthems like She Don't Use Jelly, Do You Realize, and the Yeah 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 song, which explore themes of love, reality, and the universe in whimsical, experimental ways. Founded in the 80s, they've evolved from underground darlings to mainstream favorites, known for their live shows that include everything from confetti cannons to animal costumes. Think of them as the fun, philosophical uncles of rock who remind us not to take life too seriously. Chris Montner, the trending news and life and culture editor for PennLive, leads a dedicated team in covering statewide and national stories, blending entertainment scoops with cultural insights to keep readers informed and engaged. What do you think? Does Coyne have a right to demand the real story, or is Drozd justified in keeping his reasons private for family reasons? Could this be a clash of egos in a band that's been together so long, or is there a deeper betrayal at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you side with the frontman, the departed member, or the drummer's defense? Let's discuss.